back to my channel. So in today's video I want to show you makeup you can do for your date night on Valentine's Day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. So on this Valentine, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for all you've been doing for my channel. I am so grateful. So I started by cleansing my face with simple micellar water, and then I moved over to using my moisturizer. You can go ahead and use any moisturizer of your choice, but you know that recently we are experiencing extremely hot weather, so do make sure to avoid moisturizers that contain oil. Okay, and then I went ahead to use my mattifying primer. So this primer serves as my oil block because I have oily skin also, and if you have oily skin just like me, please go for a mattifying primer. This makeup is mostly also for people that don't know how to draw eyebrows. I'm going to be showing you a very simple eyebrow method you can do that can last you throughout the day even when you're not mature. But I did my skin work first before I started doing my eye work, and my skin work included my skincare, my cleansing, my moisturizing, foundation, and right now I am doing my highlighting. Okay, these places I dotted my concealers, my highlight, and I use a concealer 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, as you can see. And then when you are highlighting, you have to dot your concealers on the places where the lights fall on your face. Now I am going to be contouring my face. Okay, I'm going to be shaping it to give it that very sharp edge-like look. Okay, and most people don't usually do this, but if you like, this is a very good it's good for your pictures, you know. It brings out your facial structures very well. So I am highlighting, I'm dotting a concealer 2 shades darker than my skin in these places. And when you want to contour your nose, you have to press the beauty blender together, but you notice that I did not highlight my nose in this makeup. So before I'm going to set my powder, I have to dab the beauty blender in the places where I contoured. So I'm setting my powder right now with the powder that is exactly the same shade of my concealer. Okay, 2 shades lighter as I showed you in my palette. So it is necessary for you to set your face first with a finishing powder before you use a setting powder. That's where the colors of your highlights will not be messed up. Okay, so now I'm going over to blushing my face. If you want your blush not to be so obvious, you have to blush your face first before you use a finishing powder to dust off your setting. Okay, and then I am moving over to my brows. I first of all dotted my eyebrows with a brow tint from Goretti01 Makeup, and this brow tint maximizes the colors of my eye pencil. You see that I'm barely even putting my eye pencils on it. Now if you are an amateur, this is very nice because you don't even have to stress yourself, just follow your lash line. And then I dot it with a finishing powder. If you have a setting powder, that can work too. That is to minimize the oiliness of it. And then I went ahead to clean up the excesses with my concealers, and you can always do this, or you can still skip it if you're doing a natural makeup. That is especially if you got the lines correctly. When I'm done, I had to set my concealers, my highlights. Okay, I had to set it so that it doesn't shift, it doesn't move. And then I use my mascara wand to push a blurry view towards my nose bridge. Okay, that is going to create a natural look. So I'm setting my eyelid with a powder the same shade as my concealer. Okay, that is going to serve as a base for me to use my powder and do my eyeshadow. I use it as my eyeshadow, okay, to create a dark crease. Okay, and then I want this makeup to be as natural as possible, so I'm not going to use anything eyeshadow primer for it. As you can see, it's coming up all natural and all subtle. Okay, and then when I'm done with this, I went ahead to pick, you have to pick natural colors, okay, just as I'm showing you, but these colors are shimmery colors. Now this is going to create a glittery effect. Okay, I noticed that it has a glittery effect once it is placed on a powdered background. Okay, so I'm blotting out the edges with a darker powder. Now you have to set your powders before you blot them off. Okay, that way everything is going to be in position and it's not going to shift. You apply your mascara, you apply your lipsticks. Now this is one of my secret moves. So when you apply these lipsticks, it kind of gives you a very shimmery background to work with and easy to blend. Okay, this is kind of easier than when you just go in with lip paints. And the good thing is that by the time you're done, it still doesn't shift, but then you have a very glossy look, a very beautiful glossy look. And I tried this once and I am so addicted. Right now I am going to be doing an ombre of red and purple. So you go ahead and clean up the excesses by the sides and redefine the shape of the lip. Okay, that way is going to give you a very sharp lip. It's kind of tricky to do this. Okay, so a lot of people would rather avoid it, but if you can. Now this is the dusting off method. Okay, if you notice, I am trying to push off the powders that I have applied already with a pinch of my shade of powder. Okay, I am not putting a lot of my powder shade on this. I want my highlights to come out. I want the contours to still be in place. I want my blush to still be in place. So instead of me using a shade of my powder, plenty of it, to, you know, go over my face and dusting off. And then please do not forget your neck. When you're done, you spray your face, set it, and let everything be glowing. Okay, so when you want to apply a highlighter, you go ahead and use a smaller brush. That way you don't get the highlights all over your face, and you can also blend it in so that it will just come out as a shadow instead of a very long line. So I'm using a colossal gel to line my waterline. Okay, I just found this out a few weeks ago and I'm so addicted to it. It doesn't scratch, it's not heavy, it doesn't smudge, especially if you didn't move it to the extreme end. And then I fixed my lashes and I'm lining it. I'm using a party queen eyeliner. Okay, I'm not doing anything pronounced today. I'm just going to just line it and simple lining. So this is the final look. Oh, sorry guys, I'm really not a huge fan of dark lipstick, so I'm going to dot my nude lippy in the middle. Do not forget your earrings. Do not forget your earrings. Even if you don't like earrings, do not forget your earrings, okay? Oh, this is what we look like. If you love this video, please do give us a thumbs up. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.